Brett Halstead. I farm in Tacoma, Saskatchewan, and I'm president of the Canadian Canola Growers Association.
Great. So today you were at the APAS midterm meeting, and can you just give us the highlights of your presentation today?
Sure. I talked about grain transportation, and some of the highlights were talked about Bill C-30 and what's going on there and the regulations still to come. The Canada Transportation Act review, as well as Canadian Canola Growers level of service complaint, and then kind of where we're going to head in the future.
Great.
And what we hope to see in the future.
Can you go back to what the level of service complaint for the canola growers? Can you explain that to us a little bit?
Sure. It's a quasi-judicial process, which is a paper-based court process, I guess, and the Canada Transportation Agency is the judge, and we're seeking hopefully better service out of the railways. It's not just about this year. It's a recognition that we had poor service this year, but it's looking for better service in the future, better cars, power, and crews to operate them. You know, we feel that we need better definition of the terms adequate and suitable service too.
So therefore you're looking at that consumer side. Can you talk to me about what you think that producers and consumers need to be aware of moving forward?
Well, producers in particular still need to have grain transportation on top of mind, even if we don't have as big a crop this year, and it seems like the mandated minimums are moving more crop. We have to get this thing right for the future, and we got some opportunities this year between Bill C-30 and the reg, as well as the Canada Transportation Act review.
Any final comments?
I just had one question after about CCGA. We did the cash advance too, and just to let producers know we did get a stay of default. So if producers are having a hard time moving the last of their product, their grain that they have tied up with an advance, that you will get till, I believe it's the end of February instead of the end of September before you're allowed to move the rest of your advance a little further along.
So as a producer, what are they supposed to do? Is everything good to go, or do they need some documentation, or is there a phone number or anything
That's
they need
a
to do?
good question. A good thing to do would be to confirm it with the office. There's a 1-800 number. It's on the CCGA website. And just confirm what all the details are of the stay at default. I know one of them are that you no longer have to provide documentation when you make your payback.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thanks, Brenda.
Yeah.